She humiliated me at my own party. So I destroyed her entire reputation ***. Story ***. You ever had that moment when laughter fills a room, and then you realize they're all laughing at you? That was me. My own birthday party. My name is Ava Sinclair. I'm 28. I work in human resources at a mid-sized tech firm. I've always lived what most would call a quiet life. I wasn't the girl with flashy heels or big entrances, but I had something better: stability. A small, trustworthy circle. Fiancé I loved. And a best friend named Delilah Monroe. Delilah and I met in college, roommates during our freshman year. Where I was reserved, she was electric. She filled every room with her laughter, her boldness, her chaotic charm. Over time we became inseparable, like opposites that clicked. I always believed she had my back. Until she shoved a knife in it. Setup. My fiancé, Ethan, had been nudging me for weeks to throw a party for my birthday. I agreed reluctantly. I didn't want a big production. Just a backyard gathering with our closest friends. Drinks, music, and soft lights. Cozy. Delilah offered to help organize it, of course. She always did. But this time something felt different. She made subtle jabs at me all week leading up to it. "You're actually wearing that dress," she said, eyeing the burgundy wrap I'd saved up for. Or, "Don't worry, Ava. Plain asterisk is in right now," followed by her signature laugh that made you feel like you were just overreacting. I brushed it off. 'Cause I thought she loved me. The betrayal. The night of the party, everything looked magical. String lights twinkled in the yard, music played softly, and for once, I felt beautiful. I had curled my hair, put effort into my look, and I was surrounded by people I cared about. Delilah was everywhere, taking over as hostess, flitting between groups, soaking up compliments, and pulling Ethan aside more than once. I chalked it up to party logistics. Then came the moment. Delilah tapped her glass for silence. "Can I say a few words about my best friend?" Of course I smiled and handed her the mic. I expected a sweet toast. Instead, what came out of her mouth was a blade. "Ava's always been the modest one," she said with a wicked sparkle in her eye. "Not the loudest, not the funniest, definitely not the prettiest, but she tries." Laughter. Froze. "And remember that time you asked if Ethan might have had feelings for me before you two started dating? How insecure you were." There were gasps. My heart sank. Ethan's face turned pale. "But don't worry," she added with a mock pity smile. "He chose you. Obviously." More laughter. This time uncomfortable. I felt like I was standing there naked, stripped of dignity, grace, and composure, on a night meant to celebrate me. So I walked out. I didn't even grab my coat. No one followed. Not even Ethan. The fallout. For 2 days I barely ate. Ethan said he didn't know she'd do that. But his eyes said something else: guilt. That kind of guilt you feel when a secret slips out before you're ready. A week later I checked his phone. Messages from Delilah. Some flirty. Some more than flirty. Nothing technically physical, but emotional betrayal. That was clear. I called off the engagement. He moved out the next day. No begging, no fights. Just silence. Then Delilah posted a photo online. Her smiling in some cafe. The caption: "Cut off the weak ones. Glowing now." That was the moment something snapped inside me. The revenge. You see, I'm not a yeller. I don't break things. But I plan. Delilah worked at a boutique marketing firm and made side income as a micro-influencer. Her image was her currency. And I knew exactly how to bankrupt her. Step 1 ***. I created a fake skincare brand. *Velura Skin Star. Clean aesthetics. Custom packaging. Mock website. I even recruited 2 friends to pose as the brand team. Step 2 ***. I reached out to her anonymously offering a sponsored deal. Paid partnership. Monthly samples. All buzzwords she drooled over. She signed the influencer contract without reading the clauses, especially the ones about false claims, liability, and third-party exposure. Step 3 asterisk we mailed her cheap drugstore products repackaged in luxe bottles. She posted a glowing review. Changed my skin overnight, she gushed to her 40K followers. That's when I pulled the pin. I posted the actual product breakdown. Screenshots of her contract. Side-by-side comparisons of the fake and real bottles. Tagged the real brands. Tagged her sponsors. And posted it all from an anonymous expose account. It went viral overnight. 3 sponsorships dropped her in 24 hours. A Reddit thread tore apart her credibility. Former followers started digging. Then, as the final nail, I anonymously uploaded the flirty text messages between her and Ethan to the same thread. She posted a tearful apology video. Claimed she'd been manipulated. But it didn't matter. The damage was done. The aftermath. I created a short film. Behind the Smile. How my best friend publicly betrayed me. I didn't name her. I didn't have to. Hit 2 million views in a week. And here's the part that stung her most. I told my story calmly. No screaming. No theatrics. Just truth, with clarity, dignity, and grace. Because that was the part she never understood. Few months later, Delilah messaged me. I wasn't myself, she wrote. Can we talk? Blocked her. Ethan tried to. Same result. He moved cities. Started a new job. Got a studio apartment with tall windows and peace. Delilah's online presence. Never quite recovered. Her following shrank. Her glow dimmed. Her brand was tainted. Do I feel proud? Not really. But I feel free. Asterisk asterisk. She didn't just humiliate me. She made me question my worth. My identity. I didn't destroy her out of hate. I exposed her out of necessity. Revenge isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet. Strategic. I didn't burn her house down. I made sure she couldn't build another one with lies. She played the crowd. Played the long game. And I won. Because I found the version of me who no longer accepts humiliation as love. And now, I don't need a party to feel seen. I don't need a stage to shine. I know who I am. And no one gets to take that from me again. Enjoyed the story? Like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. What would you do if your best friend humiliated you like this?